Uh-oh, Rob, what you doing? Oh, I'm sorry, did I scare you? My doggy. Oh, God. Stop. You don't need to hit over everything just because he woke up all of a sudden. Like, are you able to hear me? Sometimes I'm trying Facebook out today, but like, I have no idea what that means, Dajuka. Not a clue. So I'm dual streaming because I figured, well, I don't really do Facebook much anymore, but like, I decided I would give it a shot and see how it goes. You know what I mean? So we are rocking right along. Most of the time I do YouTube and TikTok. My YouTube's been doing amazingly. I could not be more excited with how my TikTok, or not my TikTok, my YouTube's been going. It's been going great. Like I literally was on here the other day for I'll come in the morning and put my makeup on and get my day ready before I go to work, all that good stuff. And I was only on for like an hour and I got off and it was something like 9,000 people in an hour. I was like, wow. Like I don't know, that makes me feel good. I've noticed that people will go back and forth between different sites. There's some sites they'll, use for a little bit, other sites. But for some reason with Facebook, people can never hear me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. It's like that. I don't know. Okay. So, good morning, guys. Welcome through what we are doing today. Like I said, we're getting ready to go to work. We're getting our face together. Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen for me, like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. So 90% of the time, if I'm live, you can catch me on YouTube and TikTok. Those seem to be like my big ones. I'll try other sites here or there, you know what I mean, just to see, like, if people like still use it. Facebook seems like it's for people that are older. Like, if you go now, the one thing I will say about YouTube that I absolutely cannot stand is the kids. It's just kids, like kids. Like I'm not a very well behaved mouth. So like I curse and like that's just I set my streams to 18 plus. All they have to do is set it like the different, I get it. But like the trolls. So like I'm Maverick, how are you? Good morning. Like I'll get trolls that are like, you're old and I'm like, yep, I know. Like what do you want me to do about it? Like you know what I mean? Like I don't care if you think I'm old. Like I don't care. I think I'm old. Like and but so the trolls are the only thing I don't really like about YouTube. But I mean, that's I can learn to live with that. Like it'll be all right. Like I've dealt with my share of trolls in my time, but you can definitely tell that it's kids and it's not just miserable adults. It's kids, and it's like makes my eyes start to it makes me develop little brain aneurysms every time I have to deal with people's kids. Like, yeah, it just drives me nuts. I'm not somebody that likes dealing with other people's kids. So what we do is, like I said, I come on in the morning. Normally I'll get up. I get up bright and early. Right, early bird gets the worm. Good morning, guys. Welcome through. If you're new, you're more than welcome. Come and chit chat with me. I like it when people stop by to see me. I'm trying Facebook today because I said I don't normally do it. I don't even really use it that much, but I will do it here and there just to see. For some reason, people can never like hear me on there. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know why it's like that, but that's just how it be. And then but most of the time I do YouTube and TikTok. Those are like my big ones. And then I said I'll do other sites like here or there, but those are the ones that I'm normally on the most. So you'll catch me on here at some point every day. I come on, I get up in the morning bright and early, work for a bit. Like I work from home, so I get to kind of make my schedule. But the problem is when you work from home, you end up working like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. At least I do. And so I've been doing this for a bit where I'll get up and I'm like, all right, I'm going to do like an hour work, Maverick, how are you today, honey? You feeling good? But like, okay, I'm going to get up and get my day started, right? Like, yeah, today's going to be the day. Yeah, I'm going to go. And then I'll sit down and I'll start working. And the next thing I know, I look and it's like 10 o'clock. And I'm like, man, fuck. You know what I mean? Fuck. And then, like, so I'll come on, get my makeup on. I do classes in the afternoon. So if anybody's curious and they would like to, obesity isn't a good thing. Okay, then don't look. I'm actually within normal range, believe it or not. Like, hi Andy, what's going on? Like, I'm actually like right at the range I should be for my age. So that's awesome. But if you don't like it, you're welcome to not look. It's pretty easy, you know. I never said you were okay, but okay. Okay. Then what was your purpose in coming in and saying it? Yeah, okay, I guess. You're laughing. Yeah, I know it's something else. Ain't it, guys? Welcome through. Tap the screen, please. Like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. I said, that's the only thing I don't like about YouTube is the fucking trolls. There's so many trolls. So many trolls. And it's kids. Like, you can tell it's like kid shit. Like, it's just dumb. Like, I'm like, at least try. Like, at least try if you're gonna make fun. At least try. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at least some try. It's like, it's just dumb shit. So I said, that's the only thing I don't like, but I do like the numbers. I indicated, I didn't say that you were tactical. I was just saying that a lot of the trolls that I get through, you can tell that they are. Like a lot of the trolls on YouTube, they're very much like you can just tell that they're children. And it's like, so I set my streams for 18 plus, but all they got to do is set their birthday on their account to like a different one. You're a loud cow? What does that mean? Oh my God, I'm gay too. Awesome. Good for you. I didn't know I was gay, but okay, cool. Like, what's a loud cow? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm old. Like, I don't know. So if it's something like, that I should know, I probably don't. You know what I mean? You're cutie. Oh, you're awesome, Asher. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. And I said, guys, everybody's welcome in here. If you want, you're more than welcome. Come and chit chat with me. Like I said, I do dig it when people stop by to see me. I expect nothing out of anybody. If I could get some screen taps, that would be. Don't take my sweatshirt with you. My dog was sitting here snoring his ass off. But if you could tap like the screen for me a few times, I would absolutely love that. That would make my heart soar. Like at the end. I'm not a kid. Okay, cool. That's good. I was just saying in general. It seems like a lot of times, like the people that come in that are trolls are kids. Like that's just on you. That YouTube is really the only place where I ever do get trolls. You know what I mean? I've never heard of that before. Hi Melee, what's going on, guys? Welcome through. Tap this screen. Yeah, I never heard anything about my laugh until I started live streaming. And people were like, I was like, do I have a weird laugh? Oh, I never knew. I really like your tank top, dude. I've had this tank top for so long. I'm not gonna tell you what it said. Hi Bryce, what's going on? But it says I love my, and it's got a picture of a cat. I don't have a cat. But you get it. But I've literally had this shirt since I was probably 20 years old. Like I keep my clothes forever. Like I'm not a shopper. Like Connie leggings, what is that? I'm from New Zealand. Are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. From like good morning, hello, nowhere. And I said, guys, if you're new, you're more than welcome. Come and chit chat with me. YouTube's been doing really, really good for me lately. I've been very excited about that. Like I said, even if it's not like a ton of people through all at once. The other day I was on for like an hour, right? And that's normally when I can tell it's starting to like trend a little bit too. Is like when I'll get like you'll see like the trolls come through that are like you're old, and you're like so. Like, don't look. Like, I mean, like, okay. Like, But you could, and so I ended up, it was like an hour. I was only on like an hour the other day. And I could tell, I was like, watch, because I had at least 30 people in like the whole time I was on. And it was like tons of trolls. I was like, all right, this is going to be, because you can't see while you're on here how many people total. You can only, hold on, wrong one. You can only see once you get off. So I got off and it was literally like 9,000 people. I was like, holy shit. So it's awesome. So here, good morning. Hi, Nowhere. How are you? I would love to go to New Zealand. I actually watched a documentary the other day about what year was it when that big volcano erupted? There was a couple, right? That there was a this volcano that had. I mean, volcanoes are obviously like they're scary anyway, whether they're dormant or not. You know what I mean? There was this couple, and they said for whatever reason, like they were picking their honeymoon, right? They had just gotten married. They decided they were going to go to New Zealand, right? You take so cool things. Oh well, thank you. Hello, hello, Donnie. How are you? But so they decided they said for whatever reason like neither one of them had ever really been like oh New Zealand is like my place I want to go, but they said they had just chosen this. There were different tours that took people out to these volcanoes and whatnot. Like I would love to go to Australia. I would love to go to New Zealand. That would be like I would love that. But so they went out and they were on their honeymoon and they were on this like on this what they thought must be Big Hair Friday. It's big hair every day. But so they ended up that like they had, I'm actually getting ready to change it soon. But like so they had gone on their honeymoon and they were literally on it and it erupted. And I was like, oh God, I want to talk about something that would make me panic. Like, yeah, yeah. I don't know why they chose to go to a volcano. Like, if I went, because from what I hear, New Zealand's beautiful. I've never been, but I would absolutely, like I said, I would love to go to New Zealand. I would love to go to Australia. Like, I think that I've never been overseas, like ever. Never been overseas. Oh, guys, so just some of the stuff that I have coming up. Okay, so I'm all excited, right? Like, bear with me. Tap the screen while I bring this up. So today, what we're doing is, well, thank you guys for even taking time out of your day to come and see me. I said I'm on here every morning at some point. I get my makeup on, and then in the afternoon, after I work for a little bit, I take a break. When I take a break, then I go and I do a workout video in the afternoon, and then I go back to work. So I said my life is pretty much working nonstop. Like I get little breaks from it here or there, but like, it's just been a lot for me lately. Like I'm getting older, man. I don't have as much energy as I used to. Like, and then I went on a shot pool on Wednesday. Shooting pool's been like my big thing. Like I've been really, really like into it, and really, really I feel like I'm getting better at it. I don't know. I'm always down to go shoot a game of pool. So Wednesday I did not win. I did not win, but that's okay. That's okay. We don't need to win every game in order to be. Yeah. Do not need to. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna like. How goes there? What does that mean? What does that mean, Awa? How goes there? But so I go Wednesday nights and then I practice like on the weekends. So I said I get out and I do whatever I can. I live in Delaware, which is very it's about as exciting as you could expect it to be. Like lots of farmland. If you're down for cow tipping, then this is the area to come to. So our entertainment is very far and few in between. I've also Jelly, good morning, honey. Hey baby. I've been doing art battles. That's been my other thing lately. I really, really have enjoyed doing them. The one is at a beautiful venue that I used to work at years ago. Oh, thank you, Jelly. Thank you, honey. And like I said, guys, gifts are not expected. 100% not expected. Always appreciate it. Everything I earn on. What a busy lady to keep up with. Wish you were here. Like, but I said I always have like 20 things that I'm working on at once. Like it's just how it is. So I'm actually in, this has been my new thing recently, right? Oh, thank you, Jelly Honey. Once I get this established, I said, I've done all the research on it. It's $112. I'm setting up an official, I do, good morning. How are you? How are you guys? Welcome through. But so, I am currently what I do is I do online teaching for painting, like painting, drawing. I give online art classes. A lot of times people like to do it from the comfort of their home and they know, they don't have to impress anybody else. It gives them more of a comfortable feeling to make mistakes and all that stuff. And so that's been, but like I said, I work with all skill levels. I work with all ages. Blazing and drinking already. I mean, I'm into my greenery this morning, but I'm like, ooh. Man, yesterday, I told you, I have epilepsy, guys. Yesterday, I was completely wiped out. Like, just my energy was completely, you're looking like a snack. Like, what kind of snack? Like a Ritz cracker or like a saltine? Because those are two different types of snacking. Just saying. I could eat Ritz crackers, like, nonstop. A saltine, I can only eat like a couple of them before I need to take a drink. Like a good snack, or you mean like one that's been left in the bottom of the fridge too long, like an apple that you forgot you had? Any details? No. I'm just teasing it. But so, I am working on, I want to Ritz. Oh, baby. Yeah. You know how to, you're a sweet talker. Yeah. But, so I'm working on setting up a nonprofit that'll actually be, because I do work with students that are special needs. So people that are special needs that are looking, and it's a great outlet. Like art is a great outlet for people that maybe don't have the cognitive ability to speak what they're thinking. You look fun. I am fun, man. I don't know. I used to be much funner when I was younger. I like your laugh. It's cool. Like I said, I swear, I say this every day. I never knew I had a weird laugh until I started live streaming and people started commenting on it. I was like, do I? Like I started asking my friends in everyday life. I'm like, is my laugh like different? And they're like, well, yeah. And I'm like, well, why didn't my friend Pete? I've known Pete for 25 years. He comes through my live streams, right? I'm like, Pete, do I have a weird laugh? He goes, yeah. I'm like, why didn't you ever say? I mean, I've been his friend for 25 years. You know what I mean? I said, how come you never say anything to me? He goes, oh, I just figured you already knew. And I was like, oh, why so serious? Like I literally never knew. Never knew. Not even close to knowing. Stand up, I see you. Oh, okay. If you know, you know. I know now. I didn't used to know. I know now apparently that I have a different type of laugh. I said my last like formal job, I worked in an adult store for about 7 years. And we used to cut up and have so much fun in there. And when I tell you like not even in there. Not even in there. Nobody ever said, "Oh, you have a really unique laugh." Like I don't know. So, okay. So, what we're doing, like I said, besides art, I would like to be semi professional pool player. So, that's the other thing that I'm working on. I'm practicing a lot. I might be out tonight practicing. You guys might catch me on here tonight. If not, I'll definitely be out tomorrow. Like I said, I love to go out and shoot pool. If you're in my area and you love to shoot pool, by all means, hit me up because I love having new people to play with. Like, that's what helps me get better. And I said, I've really, really been enjoying it. Like, when I get into something, I get like really, really into it. And I live in Delaware, so it's like nice tats. Thanks, I'm collecting. I have a lot of them I need to get fixed, but that's bound to happen. You know what I mean? Like sometimes once you get to the point like where you get tattooed enough, you got some that need to be. I have one that I got on my back for my mom, and I actually lived with a tattoo artist for a little bit, right? And he was saying to me the one day, he goes, "So why is the one on your back like it has like a little teddy bear in it?" He goes, "Why is it wearing glasses?" And I said, "What do you mean?" It was a precious moments. My mom used to collect precious moments. And by the way, side note, if my mom knew that I had a tattoo for her, she would literally kick my ass. And so I found out that this tattoo artist that had done that tattoo was mad at me and didn't tell me for a while. I still don't know why she was mad. I still have no clue on what I did to make her mad. She went back. I was going to get another tattoo done, right? Like a different one. And she said, "Oh, here, let me touch it up a little bit right in there." And apparently put glasses on it just to be a fucking asshole. Yeah. Yeah. So now I need to get that one redone. You know, are you a man? Does it matter? I mean, I pee sitting down, but I know that there's a lot of guys that pee sitting down. On a team in my local pub, I love playing pool. Oh, do you? I was gonna say, what do you live? Where do you live at? I was gonna say, Mr. Works. So do you play like just on a league? I love playing pool. It's something that I've rediscovered within like the last year. I'm not the best pool player in the world. I'm on a 9 ball league. I was on an 8 ball league. I'm doing 9 ball now. What are your pronouns? I'm a she. Why? Like, does it matter? Like, are you worried about which bathroom I'm going to go into? Yeah, it's an innie. It's always been an innie. But yeah, I love to play pool. I said I love the fact that it's a very supportive sport and that people like they help you. You know what I mean? Like people are rude. Yeah, I mean, YouTube's really bad for it, Jelly. Like I said, there are Oh, you're in Essex. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I said in my area because I live in Delaware. I'm in the U.S. I live in Delaware. There's really not a lot to do, like in the area. Like I used to book shows and all that stuff, and I had a lot of fun. But like our scene is pretty much slowed down. So now if people want to go out and have fun, they go out. I used to play pool when I was younger. I'm a he, she, they, non-binary shopping cart, Walmart bag. I like to identify as a stuffed teddy bear. Yeah, but that's like I said, a lot of people in my area. That's what they do now is leagues and whatnot. I'm not an athletic person, but so I used to when I was in high school. We used to always cut school and go play pool, and like I loved it. Okay, nice lady here. Here a good day. Awesome. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's something I've really like re gotten into within the last year or so. Like, I don't know. So I went out Wednesday. I did not win. My first two games of the season, I had a 100% success rate. Then my third game, didn't win, lost by 2 points. The other night I went, I lost by 2 points. I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, this is only my second season since I've been doing it. I would like to go semi-pro. Like, that's the goal eventually. Is I would like to become semi-pro. I identify as a cloud. Do you? I want to identify as a piece of cheese. I mean, it might not smell great, but like, who doesn't like cheese? I want to. Like, and especially sharp cheddar. Sharp cheddar is like the best kind. Like I don't know. People be like, I like brie. No, sharp cheddar. Like you give me a block of sharp cheddar, and I'm like I love food way too much. But so what we do in the morning, like I said, we get our face on, we get our day going, and we read the weird news. Also today, what we're going to be talking about is common misconceptions between men and women. So off the bat, right? We'll start with that. Name what do you feel is a common misconception about women? We'll just put this out there. And I said I am dual streaming, so if you guys hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, I've been doing it for the last few months. I find a lot of people go between YouTube and TikTok, so this has just been kind of, since we're talking about pronouns and all that stuff, like what is something that you guys, if I could pick something, and I'm not even looking at the list, right? I think women, a common misconception about women is that we love shopping. I know that there probably are a lot of women that love shopping. I hate shopping. Like I shop like a dude. Like straight up, like when I go, if say I go to the mall or whatever, right? Which that hasn't happened in years. I fucking hate going to the mall. But like I want to get in and get out. Like I don't want to dilly daddly. I don't want to like hang out. I don't want to stop. I mean, I might stop at the food court. You know what I mean? But like I don't want to. When I was in high school, right, feminism is not feminine in my opinion. Well, there's so many different types of feminism that it's, like I said, we're just talking about standard, like that would be in my head if somebody said, what do you feel is a common misconception about women? I would say that they love to shop. That's the first one that would pop into my head. What do you guys think? Like, what do you guys feel is a common misconception about women? Like, doesn't have to be accurate, can be generalized. Like I said, this is just something, this has been my topic for this week. I hate shopping. I will go, very rarely will I go shopping. I don't make Target trips. I'll buy shit on Amazon, just deliver it to my house. Like, fuck. Like, I really don't want anything to like, so today we're doing misconceptions of men, misconceptions of women, and then we're also doing the weird news. So I said, see, we're gonna have productive day. But that is like my first thing is that women a common misconception about women is that they like to shop a lot. And maybe they do, maybe they don't. I know a lot of guys that like to go shopping. You know what I mean? I am not a shopping person. Like one of those people that's like, oh, it's Friday's Day. Good morning, honey. Like, oh, let's go hang out down the mall. When I was younger, right? Like, because I said I'm in Delaware, so there's not really a lot to do in Delaware. So when I was younger, that was the thing. Like, was we would go to the pool halls or we would go to the mall, right? And the mall was always the least one of my choices. So I would be sitting there like it would be me in the dressing room, right? Sitting with all the pocketbooks with all like the husbands waiting for the women to try clothes on and come out. Like I do not want to go and try clothes on. I do not want to go and shop. Like I can promise you if you are looking to stalk me in Delaware, the last place you're going to find me is at the mall. If you're planning on trying to stalk me at the mall, go ahead. I think I've been to the mall once in like 10 years. Like I just don't want to be there. Like, you know what I mean? Like I just don't want to be there. But so okay. So let's see. All right. So let's rock through this one. Let's see. This page says, okay, hold on. Let's see. Oh, okay. So here's, and like I said, I'm just going through like I seen your videos. So good, well done. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, well, I do. I appreciate that. Like I said, I post. I try to post a lot. I'll try to be funny when I do. I don't know how well I do. So here's like I said, we're gonna be jumping back and forth between pages. So just keep up with it. That would be my, like I said, if I had to take a guess, that would be what I would consider the biggest misconception about women is that we all love to just shop nonstop. You know what I mean? I missed my period, and I was. What do I do? Take a pregnancy test. I mean, that's the next step anybody would typically do. It's not like it. You know, their swimmers swim harder than you know what I mean. Like that's what I go. I really this was going on. And so here are some of the most common misconceptions that we get loose when we have multiple partners. I think it's ridiculous that the majority of guys I've met who say this don't also think that the same women get loose when they've been with one man for several years. I would say I keep a baby. Like, how old are you? Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say the first thing before you even keep the baby conversation, you gotta take a pregnancy test, you know. But so, do you guys feel that this is right? I think that this is right. Like, I think that this is right. I can say this as a woman who, in my lifetime, I've had partners, right? I don't, I've very much like, you know, been behaving myself for like like, I've very much been behaving myself. But, I've had partners. And I don't mean this in like a gross, if it means that I'm gross, fine, that can be, you know, whatever. I don't care. I've never kept track of how many partners. Like, it's been more than 10. But I don't think it hasn't been in like the hundreds. You know what I mean? Like if I felt like doing, I was gonna do it, and that's all there was to it. And then you think about like, well, what about other stuff? Does other stuff count into that? Like, yeah, I was gonna say, regardless of anything, they need to take a pregnancy test first. But it is definitely a double standard where men, it does seem like the they more partners they have, the more they're looked at as like a ladies' man. But if a woman can get a lot of attention, even if it's because of that, then it's looked at as a bad thing. Like they're just like a. My mom used to say that people, you never kept track. Look at you. No, I've never kept track. I'm 45. Like it's not like I've been like, all right, that was number like 10. Okay, that was number 11. Like I mean, I'm 45 years old. I've been through. You know, I went through a divorce. I went through like, you know, I didn't keep like a running, you know, like tally of how many, like sometimes you date, sometimes you just need company, sometimes, you know, like I said, I can tell you how many people in like the last 17 years, like the last 20 years been one. Like, I'm so good at, see, in my area, everybody's either, and I don't mean this in a bad way, I live not too far from Philly. So there's a lot of people in my area that are either currently using substances or they're in recovery. And I don't mean this in gave me, and I don't mean this in like a bad way. You know the difference between a lock and key, right? I mean, yeah. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but there's a whole nother thing out there that you got to worry about. So you guys feel that that's accurate, that if a woman has, say, like a high body count, that it's looked at as a bad thing, but if a high, thank you, Jelly Honey, if a guy has a high body count, that's looked at as a good thing? Like, do you guys feel like, I feel like that's accurate. I feel like that's an accurate statement, 100%. Like 100%. I don't think, and honestly, I'm real. I don't think that there's anything wrong. I have been to. I used to do fetish shows. Oh, thank you, Jelly, honey. I appreciate you. I have used to booked fetish shows. I've been to swingers clubs. I've never actually done anything there, but they throw great parties. Like they do. They throw great parties. Like but I'm very particular about who I allow that close to me. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's I just don't feel like everybody's worthy of it. There's nothing wrong. If there's a woman out there that wants to go with every guy, that's up to them. You know what I mean? Like, you're so handsome, awesome, high prolapse. What's going on? But I feel like that's on them. Like, but so do you guys feel like it's a double standard? Like if a guy has a high body count, I was born 37 and dude at 37. I learned it doesn't matter as long as the point. Yeah, oh, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate you. Tap the screen, guys. Like the live. Very fucking handsome. You're so chubby. Awesome. But so do you guys feel like that? I feel like that's a very accurate misconception is that if a woman, she is almost looked at as damaged goods if she has a high body count. If a man has a high body count, he's looked at as like a stud. Like, oh, he can get all the, you're so big, awesome. Address my previous point, it did not show. The men here are simps. Are they? I was going to say I get a lot of trolls. Yeah, whatever you said beforehand, it didn't show. Yeah, it didn't show. I seen the last one where you said, you never kept track. Look at you now. I didn't. Like, what was the point in keeping track? It's not like I had like a sheet where I wrote it down. Like, I mean, I dated just like normal people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're very different. Do you think that? Do you think that we are very... You look like Rosie O'Donnell. Awesome. But so do you think that, honestly, like, dispassionate observer, you don't think it's a double standard? We're very different? Yeah, but I mean, like, are we, though? Like, are we, though? Either way, a body count's a body count, right? So, like, why is it... Thank you, Dust. Yeah. As long as a woman is there... Like, I'm just saying, I don't think that it's... I think it is a double standard. What's your weight? Why does it matter? Yeah, like, I get that men and women are going to have differences as far as stuff like that, but why is it looked at as a bad thing if a woman has slept with a lot of guys versus if a guy has slept with a lot of girls? Shouldn't it just be somebody slept with a lot of people? 250? Definitely not. You're way off, dude. You are way off. Like I said, I read even the troll comments on YouTube, but the troll comments on YouTube are so bad. Like, they're so bad. They're so bad. Like, they're not even, like, somewhat, like, kind of, like, clever. The troll comments are just stupid. Like, and then I feel bad for trolls because, like, they don't realize that when they do it, they make themselves look pathetic. Like, I can't even hang. You know what I mean? Bishop, Bishka, Bushka. Okay, 335. Awesome. For God so loved the world that he gave his only son. Awesome. See, we're getting high. KG Seld? I don't know. I'm probably mispronouncing shit. No, women are way more sensitive. See, no, I don't think that's necessarily true. I find that men have the same capacity for getting attached through physical contact that women do. You have nice teeth. Awesome. I need to get the bottom. What's up with some of these questions? I don't know. Corey, I have my YouTube open, so a lot of it is like kids and shit, and like just stupid trolls. But that's how I know, like, when I'm trending. Sonia, good morning, guys. So I said I am dual streaming. Welcome through. I just vomited. Awesome. Don't look then. God, like one knot right there. But like, there definitely is, like I said, I think like a double standard. Like if say, I mean, like I said, you look at the one chick, what was the chick's name? Bonnie Blue? Is that hers? They might get fangs. There you go. My mom said, us man, we always die first before a women. Do I have a colostomy? No. Like what? Are you a girl or a guy? I'm any. Like, there we go. Men, I don't think men pass away first before women. I think that, women are just as inclined. Anybody can get health issues at any point in time. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a given. Like I said, guys, I have my YouTube open and it's normally like a bunch of kids, trolls. I have it to 18 plus, but it's still just the corny shit. So bear with me. I'll at least read it out loud so that way you guys can kind of hear it too, Corey. Like, it's just, like, YouTube's so stupid. You look like a lesbian mom. Awesome. What grown adult cares about? Well, like I said, it's a topic for today. So that's what I'm discussing today. Is that a wig? Does it matter? Like I said, I told you guys, it's just stupid shit. And the trolls, like, that's all they do. Like, they don't actually say anything. They just, like, I set my thing to 18 plus, but it doesn't matter. Like, they just change their birthday and still come in. I said, I hate my bottom teeth fixed. I'll get them done one day. All right, so let's see. Next thing. All right, so we're going to do this one, and then I'm going to go to common misconceptions of men, and then we're going to do some strange news. So I said, this is what we do in the morning. I'm on here typically every morning. Um, what? This can't be right, right? I'm 26. Okay. No, looks stunning. Oh, thank you, Massey. I appreciate it. I knew that you are trans. You spelled trans wrong. Is it pink? Does it matter? You're not going to get to find out anyway. Um, let's see. That's weird. Okay. There's a common misconception that women can hold their time of the month in. I'm worthless as fuck. I'm sorry to hear that. Like, so let me guess. You still think I'm underage? No, I was gonna say, Kevin. I mean, people on YouTube. Like 90. I said it to 18 plus, and like people on you, like it's just kids. It's just kids. Like a lot of the stuff is just dumb shit. It's just kids. You know what I mean? So normally, if somebody comes through on YouTube and they're like trying to like insult me, then I'm like, okay, it's a child. I'm not going to insult the child back. Like, that's what they do. She's 100% female. I am. Unless something's grown, Corey, unless something popped out this morning. Hey, my uncle is watching you. Can you say hi to him? Elga. What does that mean? Because nobody ever actually says that, Gabriel. I'm 12. Please leave then. Yeah, if you're 12, please leave the live stream set to 18 plus for a reason. So if somebody in here is 12, please, there's a reason people set their streams for 18 plus. This has inspired me to get off the internet and just stop wasting my morning. Join me, everybody. Okay, bye, Gem. What is it? Gem Manual. There we go. Yeah, guys, welcome to. Am I back? No, Kevin, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking, like I said, I have my YouTube open, so like I kind of juggled it too. And most 90% of my dumb shit comes through on YouTube. 90% of the dumb shit, which is how I know. It's like, tell them to go touch grass, they won't. Like and that's the thing is, like I said, I feel bad for trolls. Like I'll sit there and talk to them because I'm hoping they'll realize, like, there is nothing that makes you look more pathetic than trying to troll. Like it's literally like it makes people feel bad for you. Like at least it makes me. And then I was gonna say, Sonia, you've seen my reaction to it. They'll be like, "You're so pressed," and I'm like, "Yeah, no." That's cool that you think that you have that much power over people, that people's days are going to be ruined because of your dumb shit, but that's not how it works. Like I said, if anything, I feel bad for people that are trolls. Cause it's gotta be a miserable way to live. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're that upset with life that, I mean, I feel bad for them. I don't know. I'm on my mom's account though. Well, yeah, like I said, if you are under 18, please leave the room. Doesn't matter if you're on your mom's account or not. I set my account for 18 plus for a reason. So I would prefer to not have people in that are under 18. So I know people can just whatever. But yeah, I would appreciate it. So they're probably allergic to touching grass. I don't know. Like I said, and I know that might not be everybody's reaction. I say this every day. I really do feel bad for people that are trolls. People are ignorant and it's definitely corny. It's definitely corny, Corey. It is definitely corny. But like I said, I've had times where I haven't liked people or not liked, but like I don't know, it just blows my mind. It's something that like I can't like. I want to be corny for what? Like, wouldn't you want to, if you're going to be a troll, be like funny or like make a point? Or like I said, Sonia, I had that dude. He cracked me up. He came through for like a year, right? Just trolling my 43 and bald. My bad. Oh, okay. The channel is a safe channel for the LGBT community. It is. I was gonna say I like LG. Yeah, yeah. I'm cool. And I've been up to Pride, New York. It was lots of fun. Like I really don't care, what people got between their legs, or I did something stupid to say it's just I was going to drive and get out and walk instead of driving my car. Oh God, did you get a lot of snow? We love all people. Yeah, I love everybody. I have no reason to dislike anyone. Like I said, I don't even dislike trolls. I just feel bad for them because it's got to be a lonely life. You know what I mean? It's got to be. It's a new one. Everyone is equal. Yeah, I believe so. So okay, okay. Don't ever do something crazy like that anymore. And like I said, it's I don't know. Like I said, the trolls just I like I said, I feel bad for them, man. Like it's got to be a lot of misery to have to deal with that. You feel like you need to go put it out on other people. Like I said, I know a lot of people would be mad over it or whatever, but like I do, I feel bad for them, and it sucks. Like I know that's probably not the way it should be, but it's how it is for me. Like I just don't understand how hard or rough. Like I'm just curious if you think I'm mature or if no. I was gonna say, Kevin, I have no reason to not think you're spitting facts. It's for the lulls. Yeah, but it's not funny. That's what I'm saying. Like the trolling and stuff. If it's funny, I'll laugh at it. I don't give a fuck if it's at my expense or not. If it's actually funny. But most of the time, it's just stupid shit. So let me get the haters. And it's like I don't even like. I don't think everybody's gonna like me. I don't think everybody. But it's the fact that people take their time doing it when it's not affecting anything. Like it's just wasting time. It's like you know what I mean? Like, but that's the thing is, you would think that they'd want to be funny or original, or you're not original if you're saying the same thing that 8 million other. And a lot of times, it's not even personal. It's not even really towards me. It's just they're just rolling from room to room, just to kind of spread misery because they're miserable within themselves. Like I can honestly say, even when I was younger, I've never been a troll. I've never gone on a fake account, talk shit to people. You know what I mean? Like I've just never done it. I have so much better things I could do with my time that it's like. But that's the one thing I said I have noticed about YouTube is there's definitely more trolls. Guys, tap the screen, like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. I said we are rocking right along this morning. It is going to be another beautiful day. So let me finish getting through this list of biggest misconceptions about women. Then we'll go. Do Satan on your teeth. I don't see anything wrong with them. I need to get my bottom like fixed. Like I definitely need to get. But like I said, I have epilepsy. Hello UK there. Hi John. What's going on? I have my other live stream open, Corey. But oh, I don't know, somebody. I need to get like because I said I have epilepsy, right? So like I end up having broken teeth. Like it just happens and it sucks. Like best way to get huge on YouTube is encourage the trolls. That's what I'm like. Yeah, I'll just leave them in. Like by all means, keep trolling. I don't care. You know what I mean, guys? Tap the screen, like the live. It helps me bring more people in. If I were to be trolls, feels like I'm being an ass to someone nice. Yeah, like I would just feel corny. I'd be like, because they said like, and I was telling this story on here yesterday. I had a dude right came through. Hi John, what's going on? Came through apparently right for like a year. When I first started live streaming, he's like, I bet you remember me, right? Got in the box, was looking at me. He goes, I bet you remember me, don't you? And I was like, from where? And he was like, I came through. Like they had this thing on this, right? Who on this site where somebody could jump in your box for like 3 seconds. How's it going? Hi Eco, how are you? Hi John. What's going on? Are you psychic? No. No, I'm barely functional. But they could jump in the box and they could be in there for like a minute and chit chat with you. And if you dated them, they get to come back in. Or if you didn't, then they couldn't come back in. That sort of stuff. And so apparently this guy, like he got in the box, he's like, I bet you remember me, don't you? And I was like, from where? And he goes, like 3 years ago. Like he goes, I came through you. I was jumping in your box, trolling you like 3 times a day. And I was like, no, sorry, dude. And he's like, yeah, I used to say blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I don't know. Are you a psychic? No. He said that once. No, I'm not a psychic. But, that was funny. Are you a psychic? I don't know. People ask me if I'm a psychic all the time. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why, I don't know why people assume it, but they do. But, yeah, and like I literally like I wasn't even talking shit back to dude. I really had no idea who he was. He was like, I used to come through your stream 3 times a day and troll you, and I'm like, I mean, like I obviously made more of an impression on you because I wasn't even talking shit. Like he meant, are you psychotic? Oh, okay, maybe psychotic, not psychic. Like maybe it's the lights. I don't know. There's a lot of live streamers that have lights and whatnot behind them, but like you know what I'm saying. But it's just it's like I said, it's just an odd thing to me, and it's something that makes me feel bad for people because it's like they're either miserable kids or they're miserable adults that were once miserable kids, and it's never what I want anybody to be. Like that's never. I would never want anybody to have that type of life. Like I would never wish that on anybody. You know what I mean? So all right, let's see. We're doing common misconception. You seem like one. How do I seem like a either psychotic or psychic? I've always been curious and what combines trolling. Well, no, I like to mess with people. I'll talk shit. Like I said, are you a psycho? That's probably more accurate. Like I'll shit. Like I said, I'm a pool player, so talking shit's one thing. But you'll get people that just come through your stream and you're sitting here chilling, like doing the weird news, and somebody will be like, you should fix your face," and you're like, okay, let me go get plastic surgery today because you don't like it's an easy solution. It's called you don't like my face, look away. Like who cares? You're old. And like you seem like are you D? What does that mean, Am? Yeah, I don't know. I'm like because you look like I don't know how I'll look like a psychic. Like I'm like I could see if I had a crystal ball somewhere up there, like something, you know. Hey Shepard, what's going on? Good morning, honey. How are you guys? Welcome through. If you're new, you're more than welcome. Come and chit chat with me. Please do me a favor, tap the screen, like the live. It helps me bring more people in. Sometimes that also means more trolls too, but a lot of times I'll leave the trolls in, Corey, just because like I'm like they help me trend. Like so I tell people I'm like if they start, you are the way you are. I was just playing. You seem cool as fuck. Yeah, I'm chill, man. I'm cool. I'm chill. No face or physical comment. What? Yeah, I'm not understanding. But tell us about the future. It's gonna happen. Like, yeah, I don't know what else you want me to tell you about it. Like, I don't know, shit's gonna happen. Like, there's gonna be an ocean that does something, and polar ice caps that melt, and, yeah, like, there's gonna be politics and, starvation somewhere. We usually work, but I have the, oh no, Corey, you're always welcome to come and hang out with me, baby. I love it when you guys stop by for extractions the other day. Oh god, I hate teeth issues, man. I gotta get my bottom teeth fixed. Like I said, I have epilepsy, so that's just kind of sadly part that goes on with it. And then on top of it, I have a genetic disorder which causes bone weakness too. So it's like teeth issues always just a fucking issue. Like it's North, right? Like I'm predicting the North and the South Pole are magically one day going to flip. Like, you know what I mean? No comment about your physical traits or your face. That's God's job. I'm not here to judge it. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so let's see. So is that a real thing? Do men think that like women can just hi, what's going on? Eli, how are you guys? Welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. So we're doing common misconceptions about men and women, and then we're also doing the weird news today. So here's the most recent one. This one I think is very interesting, right? Like I said, tap the screen. Men have a notion that women can hold our time of the month in, almost like pay. Is that true? Are there men out there that think that? I feel like that's weird. Like, I don't think that. Do you want to sing a song? No, I'm good. Like, I'm good. Yeah, I've never heard a guy say that, but I know guys can be iffy about it. Like, is that something? Hi, 1, 2, 3, Amelia. What's going on? But yeah, it's very well. I mean, for me, yeah, that's very unrealistic. Like, I don't has a calcium disorder. His bottoms are totally fucked up. Yeah, I said I like my teeth. They're a never ending issue of just shit. Like, I'm at the point where I'm ready just to have them all ripped out and just get a new like get fake teeth. Like, because I said they just when I have a seizure, that's the first thing I'm going to do is bite down on, like, bite down. And then on top of it, I have weak bones as it is. So that's like a whole nother thing. I can if it's a new to, yeah. So, but like, that's as a female, right? I'm just saying, as a female, I haven't had mine. If you're a woman and you don't have an IUD, it's a birth control device. Go get a birth control device because you'll never have to deal with. I just go and get mine changed out every X amount of years, and guess what? I ain't got to deal with that shit. I ain't got to deal with that shit. Cool. Haven't dealt with one in like 10 years because I just keep going and have it changed when it's time. But like, we've all had those moments as a female where we've been standing somewhere and we're thinking that we got another week until this starts, blah, 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 till we get our lovely, awesome, that time. And then we're standing there and we're like, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, like where you can feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying it's it is a thing. I've never heard of that before. I don't think that men would actually think that. I think there's a lot of men that have lived with women enough to know like that we have times where we're like, yeah, I gotta go home. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. Like, yeah, more like, oops, I inked. Oops, I inked. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that that's a misconception men would have about women, but that's what this article right here is saying, is that there's many men that believe we can just hold it, which we can't. Just shutting that shit down right now. Okay, so let's see. Third. Um, a common misconception about, and like I said, I have not looked at this over. I'm just reading this to you as dude, I can't. That's a new, if I can, that's new to me, right? It's new to me too. Like, maybe something's changed in the last 10 years. Who knows? So, see, okay, so like I said, I think a lot of these are they went out and they asked men, what do you think? I don't think that they asked women what misconceptions they typically hear. Because the third one is that when we say we are not interested in someone, we actually want them to try to persuade us 10 to 20 times more. I think that there are some women that like to play hard to get. But I think men and women in general, if we are interested in another person, we will make it known. Like, I do think that there are some people that will play hard to get. They want to be pursued. They want that person to, well, I don't like, well, he's going to have to win me over. I'm sure. But like I said, we're also talking about generalizing here. So it's not, you know what I mean? Like, but I think that a lot of this, they're going out and they're asking men, so what do you think? Oh, well, I think like when women, they'll say that they don't like somebody, but then they want to be. And it's like, no, like, if we're not interested, like, just a little rule, right? This is just for anybody that isn't married, is dating, whatever, right? And I say, guys, I am streaming on two devices, so if you hear me talking to somebody, they're not in your chat. I swear it's just the other chat. I think that there are, yes, are those people out there that want that, but I think most people, if they're interested, they'll let you know. Here's the kiss of death, right? Like, saying this right now. If you are with somebody that you are interested in, say you're just hanging out as friends, right? You're hanging out as friends, and they introduce you to somebody, and they're like, oh yeah, she's like my little sister. Dude, he is not interested. If you are a female and you introduce somebody as, like, if you just saying, if you guys want to weigh out too, like, if you think somebody likes you and you're not feeling them, this is also something like, yeah, oh, he's like my brother. Working like 2 months ago, my coworker was like on you, but I was like, It was a piece of tape or something. No. Oh, we've all had those times, Corey. We're like, oh, actually willing to do a real relationship isn't. Yeah, like I said, like I think that if somebody introduced you as their little sister or their oh, he's like a brother to me. For me, that is 100%. You are off limits as far as sexually speaking. Like they can't think of anything besides that. You know what I mean? Like besides that, I'm telling you, Corey, go get an IUD, man. It's literally been 10 years. I've not had to deal with that part of being a female at all. You go, you get it swapped out, you get a new one. Like, hey, I've not had to deal with any of that in over 10 years. No cramps, no ovulating, no. I mean, you think about it, women, we spend 1 week ovulating. We have our PMS. So there's only 1 week a month where we are truly our natural selves. Mm-hmm. The rest of the time we're dealing with an influx of hormones, a deflux in hormones. Like 15 years. Have you? I was gonna say, do you have one, or you just haven't had any in 15 like years? Yeah, like I love my IUD. It just magically made it disappear. I'm like, cool, you know what I mean? Like I actually told my daughter, I'm sure she probably doesn't want me telling her. I was like, dude, go get one. Like, oh, I have one. Yeah, and I've never had I've heard horror stories about people having issues with it. She like can never be married. I've always been curious. What do you mean that women who are professionals can't be married? I'm sure. I mean, I've heard women that were in functional relationships and their husbands knew that they did this and this was like a. I'm sure that there's exceptions to everything. You know what I mean? But like, you have to think about some of the situations people are in. Like, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I think that there's exceptions to every rule. Would I be with somebody that was a professional? No. I wouldn't. Like I said, everybody in my area is either, like I said, I'm only about half hour, 45 minutes away from Philadelphia. So that means that everybody is either currently using and or in recovery. And I'm not talking shit. Do not think that I'm talking shit about people in recovery because I'm not. It does not seem like it is an easy thing to do at all. For what I heard when I was younger, no, no. Like I said, I'm not going to get mad about nothing, Kevin. I'm pretty cool. They just won't Marnie? Oh, you mean they just won't marry? Who won't marry? There's people that are married that have like relationships with other people. Like I said, I've been to a lot of swingers clubs in my time, and I don't know. I know that some people like, of course, it's going to be unfunctional, but then I've definitely seen some people that have had some very healthy relationships that bring in other partners and what kind of professional? Professional. You know what I'm saying? Like that's. I mean, that's like teach their own. Like you know what I'm saying? Like teach their own. If they want more than one partner, I am a monogamous person. I can't like deal with even a throuple. You hear people about being in thruples. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. Like, because that it's already hard enough to make it work with one person, let alone multiple, like multiple people. But there are people out there that have made it work and can make it work, and and like I said, if as long as it doesn't affect my life, I really don't have an opinion on it. You know what I mean? But I'm sure that there's a lot of people out there that would have an opinion on it. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? I'm sure that there's a lot of people that and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Like straight up, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Like you know what I mean? Okay, so let's see. Okay, this one. Y'all ready? I like your tattoos. Thank you, Highlander. I appreciate you. I'm collecting. Okay, so this is one. I said I worked in an adult toy store for 7 years. This was a common thing. I still think it's fun. Yeah, and that's what you're all welcome to. Hey, Davey, look, my sister just came in. But okay, so this is like I said, I'm a monogamous person. I couldn't handle all that other shit. This is something that was a common, common misconception, and I know this just from working in an adult toy store for 7 years. Most men believe that women can complete just through penetration. I even had a lot of women. I had women that were coming in their 50s and they're like, there has to be something wrong with me. I can't finish just from that. And I'm like, no, you don't. Yeah, and that's my thing is I absolutely refuse to fake it. I will not fake it. I want, I see your crystal ball now, right? Like, you said right here, yeah, right? Here's my crystal ball. But like there's a lot of men that believe that women can finish just through the act of and it's very it is possible, but it's a very small fraction of women that can actually do it. So I've had guys argue with me on this, hands down. I'm sorry to inform you that there's been women that have faked it with you. I'm very against faking it. I don't think that people can learn if you do fake it. You know what I mean? Most of us are based on our man in the boat. No, absolutely cannot. Yeah, I've never I've maybe a couple times have managed to through, full, but I'm very much like my man in the boat. You as a man learn about the man in the boat and you will be like most women cannot finish. This is literally something, and when I tell you, I know this because, like I said, I worked in an adult toy store. I did all this training for like 7 years, right? Hi, Alonzo. Good morning. Most women will fake it because they don't want the guy to feel bad. They don't want him to, and I'm like, no, be like, I had no clue. That's why I said, yeah, but it's most women can't. There's also a common misconception that if women don't finish from it, that they can't get pregnant, which is also bullshit. So I'm saying if you are a man and you're worried about whether you're getting your girlfriend, like this is, yeah, if you're not gonna fish me, I'm just gonna fish myself. Like I'm getting there one way or the other. One question: what's the best tattoo you got, and what's the worst tattoo you got? I was gonna say, as far as pain goes, I have ones all up on my head. Those hurt like a bitch. The ones on top of my feet hurt like a bitch. I'm a big fan. I'm working on a sleeve of Evil Cupcakes. So that's like probably my favorite one. I have a Halloween sleeve that I'm working on. I've got a ton of them. But yeah, so guys, get familiar with the man in the boat because I guarantee you, and I have had guys hands down fight, scream at me, fucking everything. Like on Facebook, I made a comment one day about it, like as an update. I was like, you realize how many guys come in the store that don't realize this? And guys were like, that's not true. You're lying. Like women can. I've gotten a ton of people. And I'm like, listen, I'm just trying to help you out. You know what I mean? Like, well, I'm just trying to help you out, sir. Like, I'm sorry that a whole bunch of maybe one or two actually could, but most of us can't. It's literally something like 99% of us. Like, it still feels good. It's lots of fun, but can it actually? And it has nothing to do with size. It's nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that at all. It is just that is not the way that our bodies work. Like I said, there are some women, if they have a tilted uterus, they can do, you know what I mean? Like there are some people, baby, I miss you. Awesome. Hi, West Coast. What's going on? But yeah, it's very hard. It's like 99.8% of us, like, you know what I mean? That we need the man in the boat. Let's see. Another common misconception about women is that we need children to have a fulfilling life. I don't feel that's true. I feel like they might have really enjoyed it, but they did not. Yeah, like you can enjoy it. It feels good. It's not that it doesn't feel good. It's just like I'm telling you guys, if you've had and like guys have battled hands out, and I think it's a really big blow to the ego. Nick, what you doing, honey? I think it's a big blow to the ego when a guy is saying, no, that woman that you thought you finished off, you didn't. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I believe that one, it's 100% accurate. It's and I said I had women that were literally in their 50s coming in the toy shop, and they're like, "So I think something's wrong with me," and I'm like, "Cause you can't finish unless you like you can't get done from." And she, yeah, like it's my friend, like, I'll fake it because I don't want him to feel bad. And, da, da, da. And I'm like, no, baby, listen, like, and we're talking like 50-year-old women, like that's just, but it's literally 99 point. It's like a really really high number. Can't get finished just by that alone. Like they need the man in the boat. The man in the boat is what makes everything happen. That's where all our nerve endings are. You know what I mean? Like, um, but I believe this one. The common misconception is that women need children to have a fulfilling life. I think that there's a lot of women out there that can have a very fulfilling life without having children. Another misconception is that all women secretly hate each other. I don't know. I consider myself like, like, do you guys think that that's like a, I think that there's a lot of women that do compete with each other, but I don't think that it is something like you're learning and you're listening. Yeah. She was bragging about me. And I never understood. I mean, but that's a good thing. Like I said, like it's just understanding the man in the boat. Get the man in the boat. The man in the boat, and you be good. The man on the boat. Everything else doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter. Nothing of that. The man in the boat. That's what matters. Like, get familiar with the man in the boat. But I think there are a lot of women that I consider myself to be like a girl's girl. Like I like to hype people up. I heard you aren't really keen on religion, so I have a question. Why? Who said I wasn't keen on religion? Just because I choose to not talk about it on my live stream. Yeah, I don't really feel like I need to have an intelligent conversation about religion. Like it's not really something that I want to do on my live stream. Doesn't make me anti-religion. It just means that there's no intelligent conversation you can have about religion. Like people are going to believe what they're going to believe, and that's it. So you know what I mean. I don't think we compete against each other in a way, but I think men don't do that. Well, I mean, I'm saying women like this is what they believe is that that we yeah, it's time. I literally get one person too, like every day on YouTube that's like, can we talk about God? And I'm like, no, I don't feel the need to discuss religion on my live stream. Like I don't at all. Like people are entitled to their opinions. Have your opinions, great. I'll have mine. Like you know what I mean? They assume that I'm some like in need of saving, and I'm like, dude, get it together. Like yeah, get it together. Politics and religion are just the most boring subjects to speak about on live streams, in my opinion. Like, if you want to speak about religion, go to church. Like, do your own live stream where you discuss religion. Like, you know what I mean? He said, "Hi, heard you aren't really keen on religion." Like, when did I ever say I wasn't really keen on religion? Like, that's literally what I said was, I heard you're not really keen on religion. Where were we even talking about religion? We need to like jump in on it. Like, oh, I heard you're not really keen on religion. No, I'm not keen on people trying to minister things to me that I already know. I was one of your live streams the other day and wasn't really happy about me trying to spread the gospel. So then why come back and try again? Sweet old lady, not so much. But like, why come back and do it again? Obviously, if it hasn't been well received once, I don't like to talk about religion on my live stream because people are entitled to their own beliefs, and I don't really feel like I need to get into it. So what's the point in coming back again? If you've already been in here once and tried to bring it up and I wasn't about it, what is the point of coming back? Because at that point, you're pushing your beliefs on people, and that's not good. What I'm not keen about is people pushing their beliefs on me on my live stream. That's what I'm not keen about. Old lady, how sweet, right? I'm knitting sweaters today. Like, you know what I mean? But no, no, no. And I'm not saying it's all men. I'm saying like these are like generalized type of things. Like okay. Another common misconception about women is apparently we're all good at multitasking. I don't know about all that. Maybe that. I like your bow. Thank you. I was gonna say this is my makeup bow, so it just keeps it out of my face. Like, I don't know. I don't like when people try to like force a religion on people. Like, they act like that you're the first person that you ever come across. That like I literally will be like nice about it with people and be like, no, thank you. I choose not to do that on my live stream. And then like go on your own live stream and discuss your religion, discuss whatever you want. But why go to other people's to discuss it? That's the issue that I have. I'm not good. Maybe she can change also not only about, yeah, but it's my live stream. So this is about me. Want to spread the gospel? Yeah, but I don't want you to. And I'm not allowing you to use my live stream to minister to people. If you want to go on your own live stream, go on your own live stream and minister to people, but I'm not going to let you use my forum as a way to try to minister to people. If you are really that great and really that passionate about it, go on your own live stream. But apparently it's not only about me. He said, I want to spread the gospel to all the people present in your live stream. That would be like somebody coming in and going, hey guys, buy my ebook. Get your own fucking live stream. Get your own fucking forum. You going around to other people's forums is not doing dick except wasting your time. Because what you're doing is you're using other people's platforms that they've built to talk about what they built to advertise your services. So if somebody came in and was like, guys, visit my website, da da da. I am not your walking billboard. If you want to go on and be your own billboard on your own live stream, go do it. But you using my chat, my forum, to discuss that, I'm not okay with that. Because it's corny. It's corny. But then it hasn't been well received once, but then you decide to come back to receive it again. Go build your own fucking forum. Don't use mine. I would say the same thing to somebody if they came in and were trying to sell t-shirts to people. I would say build your own forum because you're not using mine. So get your own fucking forum. If you really have that much to say about it, then go get your own fucking forum because it's not only about you. All right, let's see. But yeah, so I'm not good at multitasking. Blocking Renee? Yeah, I really should. Tattoos look like shit. So, okay, that's cool. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, the trolls on like YouTube, they're stupid. Like when he came in the other day to talk to me about religion, and I was like, I don't talk about religion. So then he came back again. Here, I'll just. We have freedom to express our beliefs. Not in my chat, you don't. No, then go do your own live stream. Go do your own live stream. I have no problem with that, Panchamp. Go do your own live stream. You using other people's chat to advertise stuff is corny as fuck. So if you want to express your beliefs, which you're more than welcome to, go get your own live stream. Don't bring this shit into mine. You're not going to convert people in my live because you come in and want to have a discussion. Like, seriously, fuck off. Like, fuck off. You are a virtual panhandler. Like, good for you. You're a virtual Jehovah's Witness. Instead of going to people's houses and knocking on the door, you're like going through people's chat. Go build your own. What type of moose are you? Like, see, like I said, this shit is corny. Like it's all like they're it's like 12-year-olds. Like just seriously, like fucking 12-year-olds. Oh wait, hold on, I don't know if I removed them. Hold on, hide user on this channel. There we go. But so like I didn't want to talk to him the other day about it. And he decided to come back to talk to me about it again. like, just go away. All right, there we go. Come knock on my door, right? He wants to. He feels like he needs to use. Yeah, he feels like he needs to use my chat because I get more people than he would. Like I said, if somebody came in and was like, "Hey, I go live too. Can you guys follow me?" I'd be like, "Dude, why don't you like do it the same way I did. I wasn't corny. I didn't go to other people's chats and try to get people to follow me. I built my platform. So, but then like you come back again and again and again to like today you look like a female. Awesome. There we go. Here's this. Okay, so here's another common misconception about women that we have all dreamed of our weddings since we were little nuggets. Do you guys think that's true? Yeah, Corey. Sometimes I need people to like tell me to block him because like, I wonder if he like I said, if he wants to go on his live stream and preach and talk to, by all means, go do it. I'm not stopping you, but don't use my chat, my forum that I've built, my platform to try to minister to people in my chat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just stupid. Did you take the COVID shot? I did. Yeah, I had one of my bosses at work passed away from COVID. So after that, I was like, we're getting the COVID shot. Like, yeah. I have not dreamed about like my dream wedding. Did you guys? I kind of like you don't care people. I don't really care about people's opinions. I just think that it's stupid. Like I said, the dumbest shit comes through on YouTube. Like that is 100% where the dumbest shit comes through, and it's a bunch of kids. So it's like I can't even talk shit back to them because I just picture that it's somebody's kid, and I'm like, this kid is obviously going through something. You know what I mean? Like obviously going through something. So you know what I mean? Like I don't want to talk shit back to him. Like I said, I'm a pool player. I can fucking talk shit with the best of them. I was the youngest of like 4 or 5 daughters, you know? Like, I'm great at talking shit, but like, just the thought of talking shit to somebody that's like 10 years old, I don't want to do all that. People that make the sad. See? But so, yeah, I didn't dream. I was never like, no, I wanted to be a nun, not marry. Oh, okay. Did you really? Did you end up becoming a nun? I never really like dreamed of. I've never been married. I almost got married at one point in time. I really just I tried to get into it, like the whole planning the silverware and the like, and I just didn't care. Like it wasn't something that I ever sat and dreamed about. Like I'm sure some women do, and that's fine. That's on them that they were little and dreamed about their dream weddings, and okay, that's cool, but like I just never did. I don't know, I just never did. um it Okay, so another common misconception about women is apparently that we are a mystery. um like rather than I thought you were married to Levi. I almost was. He was the one that I actually got. So it was within like 3 months. And I tried really, really hard. Like we had like, yes, I was here. Oh, okay, it was Harry Krishna for 10 years. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we were almost married. We got close. And I started going to like wedding expos but I mean me and him were together for almost 10 years. So, you know what I mean? Like, we got real close. We got within 3 months of our wedding date, and I called it off, and I was like, no, this isn't doing it for me. Like, this isn't, and I said, we had kids together, we lived together, all that stuff. But we were actually going to get married up at Rockwood. Like, that was, would you spin a roulette wheel if all the numbers won you 1 million, except no, if it lands on one, you, no. I mean, I would have to see the wheel. If it was a big wheel, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, I've never been married to this day. It's never something that I really feel like I need to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Levi's with his girlfriend's real nice. Like his girlfriend's real nice. Her and her kids live with him now. And then I said the kids live with me. Like my kids live with me, but like they kind of like go back and forth. I said Kier's 25 now. Corey Lucian's 21, which is wild to me. He's so funny. Oh my god, my son is just a riot. I said my son's autistic, right? And he just is so content in himself. Like seriously, I did such a good job with my kids. Like I'm very, very, very blessed. My son is the king of don't give a fuck. Like he is the mighty honey badger. He is the most low key dude. Like when he was younger, he was real high strung and shit. And like I said, because one of his daycare teachers actually in my other life. But so he was real high strung when he was younger. And then as he's gotten older, I'm like, hey, I'm like, you're 21 now. Do you want to go out to like the bar with us? Like, we'll go out. Like, when you were 21, like you kind of, wanted to kind of know what went on in there, like some secret mystery. I'm like, Kirsten goes, my daughter goes out. She brings her friends. We all hang out, like all that stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, but he is so low key. Like I was talking to the other day, so I'm like, well, you're like 21, like you've never been to a bar. Do you want to go to a bar? Just, I'm not saying you have to go and drink, but do you want to just go see what it's like? Eh. I'm like, well, but I mean, you never been. You're not curious, like what goes on in there. Not really. Okay. Well, I mean, like I said, you don't have to. I'm not saying go and drink. I'm saying go and be. Eh. He just isn't like he is his own man. Like he is his own man. He's in no rush to get a girlfriend. If a girl like is into him, and he is the king of aloof. Like man, he is the mighty honey badger, and he does not give a shit. But I said he is his own man. I'm very, very proud that my kids came out the way they did because they both are own women. Um. Okay, here's another one. I said we're just doing the women's ones today. We'll continue doing other ones. Like I gotta get ready and start working here soon because it's now been over an hour. But let me get through these ones. Hold on, let's see. Oh my god. Okay. All right. There's not that many more. Let's see if we can go through them. Okay, let's see. I think this one's funny. Okay, I think this one's funny. So would you rather crawl to work for a year or use a pogo stick? I'd rather use a pogo stick. That sounds like fun. I mean, I work from home, so I mean, I would use a pogo stick anyway. Fuck it. Like, yeah. All right. That people, that women that are lesbians, they just haven't found the right one yet. They haven't found the right one and ran around a lot. Yeah, and I said Corey. That's a lot to do. Like he didn't get diagnosed with autism until he was like 7, so he was like just super, high strung. And then like he got to the point where when he went to middle school, because back then they didn't do like the early intervention type stuff. Like now they're diagnosing kids at like 2. Back then it was when he got diagnosed, it was like a really like I said, my son didn't get diagnosed with autism until he was 7. So, and then he started going to special ed schools, and then it took just kind of getting him on the right like medication program. And then he like he is the most chilled out dude you could ever possibly imagine. Like he is so low key. Like he's a, hey, you want to go out tonight? Yeah, well, like, see, now what they're doing, Corey, is they're testing them younger. So I can remember, like, do you like, I mean, I have some fill up, like, I don't really use them much. I keep them around for like home defense. Like, I don't really go out like, you know. Um, but yeah, that would annoy me if I was gay and somebody had told me that. Well, I was only gay because I hadn't found the right, you know what yet. I can see why that would be annoying to people. Like, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yep, just haven't found the right one. All right, guys, I gotta get ready and jump off here because I said it is about my time. I'm actually over my time. So I love you guys and I appreciate you guys stopping by to see me. You guys are always welcome to come by and see me. Oh, honey, I got about 5 of them prime. I actually have an AR-17, AR-15, and then I have fuck, they're all in like, I literally bought them. I went through like a phase with them. I don't know why I felt like I needed it. A lot of people in my area have weapons. It's like a home defense thing. Like, I went a little overboard. I haven't really, played with them much. I mean, they've been in their boxes. Like, I took them out. They've been used. Like, I wanted to make sure that I knew how to use them. But I'm real short too. I'm only like 5'1". Some of these, I have no idea why I ended up getting them, but most of them have been used once or twice. And that was just to make sure that I knew how to use them. It wasn't really for enjoyment. I had one time, I actually had a bullet, like it bounced off the wall and the shell casing went down my shirt and it burnt it. Oh my God, that was horrible. But yeah, most of them are hands. So, all right, guys. I love your faces. Eric, honey, I'm sorry. I'm getting ready to get off here. I got to go to work, guys. I love you guys so much. 2-year-olds, oh, bless your heart, Corey. I couldn't work with kids. I could not work with kids. I don't have that patience. Don't have that patience. Yeah, I would never get a shot pew pew. Like that would probably like kick me across the backyard, you know what I mean? But it's very common in this area. Like a lot of people have them for home protection because A, the substances are out of control, but B, there's lots of farms. So it's a very kind of common thing that people have. You know, I don't know. So, all right, guys, I love your faces. I hope everybody has a beautiful day. You guys all kick ass. Why are your eyes upside down? Because I haven't put my top eyeliner on yet. Yeah. All right, guys.